Hello there, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Alrighty. So it is time we get back to Between the Stars. I'm pretty excited. I've been looking forward to getting back to this game. Not like anything's been really... I don't know, it's been like a weird week for streaming. Not in the sense that it's been bad. It's just been more so like, oh, we have... like we've had Ghost... Whoops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to hit the mic. Because we've had Ghost Trick, then we've had, like Elden Ring, and now we have Between the Stars. It's been a little bit weird. So now, apart from any, like, quote, as I'm probably going to start referring to them as, like, Megan days on the weekend, where, you know, we'll bring Megan in and we'll stream a game that she's probably been bugging me to play for a while. We're probably gonna keep the rotation of Between the Stars and Elden Ring for a little while. Which I think is fine, right? I like that. Although, once again, depending on how long Between the Stars is, funnily enough, I didn't even find a thing for it on how long to beat. We might transition this to a recording game. We'll have to see. But let's continue our game. Help, I'm a prisoner in a small sector and my kidnappers force me to write loading screen phrases. Okay, well that's an interesting one. Kind of fun, actually. I like that. But yeah, I've been looking forward to getting back to this. Because like I said before, I do like space. I do like spaceships. And we have... I might turn... game volume up a little bit. So normally I'm like, oh, I should turn it down, but no, in this case, I think I should probably turn it up a smidge. Once my sound window wants to cooperate. Sometimes I do just leave it open, and I notice when I do... That should be good. And I notice when I do, sometimes it'll freeze. Space, damage processing core. Good old portal stuff. Okay, so we have a lot of things we can do. So we are currently in... what system am I in? I'm in... this one. I'm in the Boogie system. That's right. I'll say, Clouds, welcome back to the stream. How you doing today, friendo? So we do have one thing in the Boogie system, and that is the antique shop. So we may as well take care of this really quick. We'll figure out what's up with the tablet. So I believe it's G. Yeah. And whoosh. How do you unlock the ship's camera again? It's been a bit. It's been a little bit. Well, it's been a week, right? About a week. Plus, it's a little chilly. Also, fresh air is open. Nah, I don't know if that's supposed to be, like, open. Okay, wait. Oh! Oh, we're going onto the planet. Oh, we can do that? We can go onto planets. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know we could go onto planets. Okay, that's pretty sick. I was like, wait a minute. We're gonna crash on the planet? And then it's like, oh. Now it turns out we're fine. So is that supposed to be like open SCAD? Is it like one of those things where you pronounce the presumed acronym as like a word? Open SCAD. Okay. That was gonna be my second guess. Thank you very much, Claus. What's that? Is that a 3D printer program thing? That sounds so familiar. I feel like I've heard that before. Enyon. I presume that's how that's spelled, pronounced. One of the most important festivals in Enyon is taking place. Both tourists and fairgrounds flock to the city during these dates to celebrate the annual fair. We're gonna go check this out. Oh, it looks Jing Li. Oh yeah, I have Jing Li. That's right, these be my crew. Not quite sure how you ended up here. You struggled to make your way through the crowd. It seems that throughout this week, I'm sure it has to be Enyan or something like that. I think that's how you do that. It's celebrating one of its great festivals, being one of the most significant dates to visit the city. Your crew has somehow convinced you to attend the event, but now that you're here, it's not as good an idea as it seemed. You thought it would be the perfect occasion to relax a bit and forget about the war for a few hours, but the huge number of people and loud noise only stress you. We break through the crowd. Finally, you manage to get out of the crowd to a somewhat clearer place. After getting used to the sole company of your crew for long weeks, crowds have become a real nuisance. That's like with me in real life. I do not like crowds. You sigh a little more calmly when you hear the voice of one of your crewmen. Isn't that the Genesis? Oh, turn around. A few meters behind you, a carney invites people to play in his booth. Above his head are dozens of stuffed ships that you immediately identify. You answer, that's right. It's Scott's ship. Your initial smile turns into a deep sense of pity. Although you find the stuffed toy cute, you can't help but feel sorry that you'll never see Captain James Scott again. Crewmember Roberts runs out to the small booth. Come on, Captain, we need one of those stuffed toys. What's gonna be wrong? I know how carnies work. That's the official pronunciation anyway. I use both that and SCAD, personally. I mean, yeah, it's fair. It's a script-based parametric 3D modeling program. Okay, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Is it like not functioning the way you'd like? I hate programs. Dude, sometimes like any technological program can be a pain in the ass. Doesn't really matter what it is. So I can relate, even if it's not with that specific program. You follow Roberts to the booth, along with the rest of the crew. Showman, hi, sweetie. Would you like to try your luck? Roberts pays 100 credits and takes the carbine. The carnival man nods as he continues to chew on his toothpick. You have 3 shots. Shoot down 3 children of the sun and the ship is yours. Roberts nods and prepares to fire at a little soldier-shaped targets. Roberts is not exactly the best marksman of the crew, but at that distance, it should be easy to hit all 3 targets. She raises up the BB gun and gets in position. Without thinking, she opens fire 3 times, missing all shots. Roberts looks at you embarrassed. For real? This has to be rigged. The showman smiles, leaning against one of the booth walls. You can try again for another 100 credits. I mean, I don't remember what my shooting skill is. Let me try. Well, I need a 5+ on a roll of 8. I mean, that should be okay. You look closely at the carbine and grab one of the 3 pellets when you touch it, you notice its asymmetry, which will undoubtedly prevent a clean trajectory in the shot. With a little skill, you could correct barrel deviation, but the BB trick makes it extremely difficult, even for an experienced marksman like you. You breathe deeply as you raise the weapon and aim slightly to the side. Okay, let's do this. We got a 5! We got our 5! Oh shit, I need to, oh wow, I need to hit all 3. Ooh. Let's see, pretty much, yeah, hooray, Aaron. See you later, Frank. Catch you later, Klaus. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hopefully we can see you after errands, but hopefully it goes well, even though you don't really seem too pleased. You take care, my friend. Alright. The pellet is fired, hitting the target shaped as a Children of the Sun soldier. The carny laughs. Pure fluke. You sigh. Only 2 left. I need a 6. Got a 2. Damn. Ah, man, do I want to do it again? I mean, it's 100 credits, fuck. I mean, on a roll of 8. Can I try to see my crew skills? I want to try again. Damn it! Ah, damn it. Here, Roberts, you try. Let Roberts shoot. Okay, this should be fine. Roberts grabs the carbine to try his luck. Not only do you have to correct the barrel deviation, Roberts, the pellets are also rigged. Roberts agrees. I know, Captain. Yeah, leadership of 4, this should be... Oh, God. Is that a 0? I can't tell. Okay, that was like a max, I guess. Alright, this should be easier. I'm a good leader. Once again, the projectile hits the bullseye. Even the stopped clock is right twice a day. Only one left. Roll a 5. This should be... Come on, come on! That's a 5 upside down. Damn it, no, I'm getting this thing. I do not care. I am gonna get this stuffed toy. I need to show this carny who the boss is. Me. I'm the boss. Nope. I'm doing it. This is such a waste, dude. This is... Ah! This is how they get you in real life, too, man. This is how they get you. No, we're doing this. We're doing this. I do not care. We are succeeding. Time to save scum. Well, I was gonna say, if I run out of credits, then I might. I might if I run out of credits. Yeah, okay. It's okay, we got this. We got this. Only another 5. Come on. I'm gonna waste all my credits on this. Okay, good. Good. Now we just need to get one of those on the last one. Go, come on. Come on, roll them dice, roll them bones. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, okay, I was gonna say that was cheating, but then, no, I somehow cheated. Okay. Yes, I think we did it. Your leadership level allows you to succeed. The third target falls to the ground and the showman picks up one of the Genesis stuffed animals. Although you don't intend to let the crew notice it. Beating the showman at his own game makes you feel extremely satisfied. It does. I wasted a lot of time, but I did it. Here you are. You've earned it. You nod and take the stuffed toy, which turns out to be softer and cuter than expected. You and the crew leave the place laughing while still listening at the carny grumbling. I get a new attribute. I'm a master now. The crew gains more experience. Nice. And I got a stuffed Genesis. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. We did it. Yeah. It's totally worth it. Now let's go to the antique shop like I intended before. I got an achievement for that. How many people have that achievement, out of curiosity? Okay, I'm legitimately curious. How many people have that achievement? 2.6% of players. That's right. That's right. That's right. 2.6% of players. That's right. I beat that carny. You open the antique shop's door and hear the bells hanging on the frame ring. The shop was not dissimilar from what you had imagined it like. The dust piles up over 100... Up there. Okay, I feel like I'm reading this wrong. Completely. The shop was not dissimilar from what you had imagined it like. The dust piles up over almost 100 extravagant-looking objects. You walk the halls with the tablet in your hands while you look at some of the antiques. You never paid special attention to antiques, but it was hard not to be curious about where they came from. A man comes out with a friendly smile. Owner of the antique shop. Hello, can I help you with something? Greetings. I am Paulo Solzenha. That's, I think that's how I was saying his last name before. Captain of the Interstellar Republic. Excuse me. The man seemed somewhat surprised. Edmund Glotz. Edmund Glotz at your service, Captain. What brought you to my store? Edmund notices a tablet under your arm while waiting for your answer. One of my crew said that maybe you could help me. The man arches an eyebrow as you explain what happened with the tablet and leads you to the back room where he seems to have a small workshop. On the walls you can see large magnifiers and other restoration tools. Edmund picks up a few books from the central table to make room for the tablet, pulls out a magnifying glass with a flashlight and a brush from a shelf, and begins to check the tablet carefully. Do you know where it came from? The man remained silent and completely paralyzed. Edmund? Wow, for a second I thought it was something big. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Captain, but there's no doubt that this is a forgery, of course, of exceptional quality. So you know what this is about? It is a rather convincing recreation of a ceremonial tablet of an ancient tribe known as the Dysmorphs, originally from Ethos, extinct long before the appearance of space travel. I can't tell you much more, only about a dozen remains of their civilization have been found. All we know about them has been thanks to the transcription of a handful of anthropological texts, collected from ancient Ethos libraries. Libraries. There you go. Tell me more about the dysmorphs. It's not like I'm a specialist, and to tell you the truth, I don't think there exists an expert on the subject in the entire galaxy. The majority of the texts have been lost to time. The only thing that is left of them is no more than mere notes or mentions in old books. You can even access them in the galactic database through the Ansible on your ship. The little we know is that they were a fairly small tribal civilization prior to space colonization. I think anyone might be interested. Amongst some of my clients are reputed historians who would pay a fortune for a real piece. Being such a high-quality forgery, you could surely find some interested buyer, but for an astronomically lower amount. The best I can do is 500. This is Pawn Stars now, aren't we? You could sell it right now and forget about it, but you don't know if it would be worth it. Seeing the man's reaction when he had inspected it more thoroughly, you suspected it was not even close to being a fair deal. If your suspicions are true, you are sure you could earn a lot more by selling it on your own. Yeah, I feel like his reaction to it, where he's like, where he's like silent, is making me believe maybe it's not a, maybe it's not a forgery, maybe it's real. For that little, I'm not selling it. You turn around to exit the shop and hear Edmund calling you from the counter. Wait, Captain, I will offer 1,500 credits. His tone was much more desperate than his initial offer. Judging by his interest, it was not difficult to suspect that the man was much more interested in acquiring the tablet than he had initially seemed. Forget it, I'll find a buyer on my own. Well, you never know, this could make up... Well, actually, that would pay for the stuffed toilet we just got, too. It's okay, I'll keep it. I think it's worth it to keep it. You exit the antique shop with the tablet. If Edmund was so interested in acquiring it, it was likely worth much more than what he had told you. You didn't want to distress him, but the possibility that the tablet was authentic existed. Whoops. I knocked over my water. Hold on. Yeah, maybe I'll put my water back over here. There we go. But the possibility that the tablet was authentic existed, in which case, if what he told you was true, you could get a lot of credits for it. Well, unless I get more about it on the ship. Go to the hangar. Yeah, so we only have the one ship still. I failed to... Oh, look, I can actually see, like, where the stuff is. Neat. Alright, well, let's exit and we'll find out more about it on the ship. Which, I'm trying to remember how we get to. I think it's I for inventory. See, we have a lot of credits. Look, we're fine. We're not hurting. Cooler. So I can research this stuff. I don't know if I care to. I think I decided that my ship would be fine as is. Okay, I guess we'll just wait. Research journal. The bridge. You take advantage of the free time to clarify some of the unknowns surrounding the tablet. That stone tile had become quite interesting to you. Your thoughts were often scattered, thinking where it might have come from, or what its strange engravings might mean. Edmund Glotz's interest in buying it made you suspect that the tablet was real, and not a faithful forgery as he had assured. He may have been a man of antiques, but he still had a lot to learn about negotiations before he could fool you. May, I need to access the galactic database. The intelligence system responds with joy. Its tone was as neutral as ever. But after so many years at your service, you had learned to distinguish clearly when it was in a good mood. Of course, Captain. I will activate the systems on your command, but I must remind you that the use of the Ansible in mid-flight will cause a decrease in the ship's available power while in use. The Ansible had been one of the greatest discoveries of the galaxy, an almost instantaneous communication system that enabled all information to be transmitted between terminals on any planet, and stationed under any influence of the Interstellar Republic. As May had mentioned, its use involved enormous energy consumption, which would force you to reduce the consumption of the rest of the systems to a minimum. In any case, it would only be for a few minutes, and the radars did not indicate the presence of other ships in the vicinity. Acknowledge. Activate the Ansible. Immediately, the power of the light drops drastically, and some of the secondary subsystems stop working completely. Tell me, Captain, what are we looking for? As you rummage through the millions of articles that mention the dysmorphs and their civilization, You briefly explained to Mai all that Edmund had told you. Within a few seconds, a couple of files appear on your terminal screen. Mai's processing capacity could be useful in the most varied situations. Filtering complete, Captain. I've taken the liberty of transcribing the most noteworthy fragments. Thanks, Mai. Let's take a look. Extracts from Article 3.28 of the Lost Texts of Ethos by Dr. Henry O'Donnell, a collection of notes compiled from ancient manuscripts in the monastery of Azuros Ethos. After the analysis, we confirmed the veracity of the notes collected prior to the space expansion, which are dated with the galactic date of approximately mid-0552. 452, might be. Referring to them as dysmorphs, the texts recollected a series of abstract illustrations related to an ancient civilization hailing from the stars. Several unreadable entries appear at the footer. It appears to be some type of runic writing. We tried to compare it with other languages of the planet, but we've not found any matches. Continue reading. Not much information about them is available, except for the description of some rituals that reveal a tribal aspect. Also outstanding are figures of strange wind instruments similar to transverse flutes, present at the pages, found together with what appears to be a rudimentary method of musical scripture. The extracts collected speak of some kind of cult in which the musical piece is mentioned above intervene. The team's anthropologists had heated debates during the investigation, but there seems to be a widespread view that they practiced some kind of primitive religion. Of greater interest than all matters about their rituals or society, we're surprised by the dissonance set out in the documents. Assuming it's alien character based on differentiation with all life forms on the planet, we cannot help but question how it may have been possible that such an advanced life form could have reached Ethos. Among the different fragments, you can observe some translations of the original notes with all the illustrations described by Dr. O'Donnell. You immediately recognize one of the images of a mural virtually identical to the engravings on the tablet. Have you found anything else, May? Apparently, years after the writing of the article, a team of researchers followed Dr. O'Donnell's lead. Man, this piece of hair is like really being a piece of shit today. Lead to Ethos to find out more about those dysmorphs mentioned in his publications. I have not found anything relevant about the two people in charge of the project, Dr. Mike Brooks and Dr. Franz Clifford, with the exception of the scan of some pages from Clifford's journal. I have downloaded a copy to your terminal, Captain. I think you should check it out. Okay, I got what we need. Okay, we'll go back to work. Can I do a research on that? It's my sick bay. Okay, can I do research on this? No. Aptitude. So my charisma's good. My leadership, not quite as much. Yeah, we'll put one more in the weapons. I think I'm gonna mostly have that guy specialized in weaponry. I think I'm gonna have them specialized a little bit. And now we have a lot of stuff to do. Alright, so now we gotta go to McLaughlin. Could go to the Allied Station, but nah. Alright, so McLaughlin. Onward! The Genesis.
Captain, we're getting some very strange readings.
What the hell is that? May, focus the sensors on the signal from coordinates 15008.
Huh.
Augmenting the scale. Decoding parameters. I detect high radiation readings, Captain, but I cannot locate the source of the emission.
Crew, exercise extreme caution. We're heading to the source of the signal.
Well, I guess we'll take care of the Genesis first, since we're here, right? May as well. See, I like how I've gotten... I guess this does show you how kind of, not random, but how, like...
These look like the remains of a ship, Captain.
I guess random the quest
This
can
isn't the
be.
debris of just any ship. These are the remains of Captain Scott's flagship, the Genesis.
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. We know how much you admired her.
Scott was the captain in charge of my training during my years as a recruit. I owe her a great deal of who I am today. She didn't deserve an end like that at the hands of her own allies. Prepare the life support equipment. We're going in.
On your order.
A deep sorrow invades you as you board the ship. The charred, jagged remains barely remind you of what Genesis once was. You had been lucky enough to train on the Genesis many years ago. In your time as a recruit, you had been able to see for yourself what she and her crew were capable of. Jane Scott had been more than just a mentor to you. After years of service with continuous success in battle, and after winning the admiration of each of the captains of the Republic, she seemed undoubtedly the right person to put in charge of the army. No soldier could believe the news that she had rejected the post, saying it to one of her most trusted crew members, Admiral Xiao. Search the ship. You follow the clear path without finding anything interesting. The state of the ship is catastrophic. You had done well to deploy the appropriate machinery for boarding, because re-establishing a flow of energy, even if it was external, would require days of work. If you couldn't reach the black box on the bridge, there would only be one solution. It was feasible, but significantly complex. In theory, if you could access the Genesis May core, you could recover some of the data and upload it to your ship's May to find out exactly what had happened. Engineers, do you think it's possible? It's theoretically possible, Captain. The only concern is the state of the May system's core. If it weren't so badly damaged, we could easily do the data transfer. As it is, there's a possibility that we could corrupt our own system. It will take some time for the engineering team to connect the systems without generating fatal errors. Do I want to try accessing the bridge? Let's try accessing the bridge. I see. +6. That sounds difficult. Though many captains question her motives, you, who had had the honor of knowing her up close, understood perfectly. She was a true woman of action, an adventurous soldier who smiled defiantly every time she faced death. Being an admiral of the Interstellar Republic, to spend the rest of her life going to the Council, mediating between interplanetary conflicts, it was not meant for her. The bridge is located on the upper deck of the ship. With the ship in the state, it will be difficult to access the elevators, it'll be difficult to access. The elevators will not work, so the only possible route there is via the stairs. The path will not be easy. A massive explosion had left the systems completely useless, meaning several gates will have to be forced open, and many routes will be blocked by the rubble. Okay, well, I'll trust my engineers. I did good? Sure. Oh my god, 8s? Ugh. But I get 2 dice on this one, so. Advancing through the corridors of the ship is slow and tedious. Engineers attempt to draw plans and schematics to try and determine a safe and efficient route for the rest of the team. You cautiously move through the remains of the Genesis until you reach the main bridge. We'll try to build a power bridge to reestablish the system. I mean, it's the same. I just get two dice instead of 1. No, it didn't work. The engineering team opens the panels and quickly begins connecting cables to the generator you brought. The concept is simple. Disconnect the door from its currently dysfunctional system and connect it up externally in order to activate it from your own systems. You cross your fingers. The equipment turns on and the access terminal quickly lights up for a few seconds. Suddenly, sparks begin cascading out of it, until moments later, the entire terminal is melted. Prepare the machinery. This isn't gonna... Come on! Work! Oh my god, I'm being so unlucky with this. So I probably miss something from this. I probably get like an upgrade or something. You put the devices in place and turn the machinery on. With a bit of luck, the pressure should cause the stoppers to release, allowing you to open it. You cover your ears in preparation and activate the devices. The extenders give in to the pressure and break, springing out of place. This won't work. The reinforced doors of the control bridge are too strong to force open. It's time to go. You must relay this to the Vice Admiral Flynn. You leave the ship, but not before attaching one of your trackers to the ship's hull. As soon as you relay your findings to Vice Admiral Flynn, the Republic will try to recover what's left of the Genesis. After all, it had been the flagship of the Republic for decades. Let's go back to the headquarters.
I still can't believe it. The Genesis was the most powerful ship of the Republic. I'm surprised the Children of the Sun were able to destroy it.
Nartas's ships outnumbered our ships by a wide margin, Captain. The probability of success was extremely low. I'm sure that Captain Scott knew it.
Oops.
May, set a course to the General Headquarters. We'll
I'm
inform
trying to
Admiral Flynn of the
remember.
situation after the War Council. We won't abandon Scott's ship as if it were space trash.
That's bug report. I'm just trying to remember what one of the buttons is to unlock your ship's camera. Hold on. I know it'd be key bindings. What's our abilities? X. That's it. Next, we have the hijacked freighter. Suspicious activity. Well, suspicious activity might go away soon. I don't know if that's how it works, but it might. So we're gonna go towards the suspicious activity. And then we'll go on the planet and we'll take care of the drum solo and all that other good stuff. Man, I'm sad we couldn't get into the ship though. I imagine I would have gotten some kind of bonus for that, but it doesn't really matter. It's probably near impossible anyway. Quantum engines are being interfered with. No. I mean,
Activate the shields. Let's
it is suspicious activity. Alright, come on now. Okay, one down.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Ah, we got the shields down. I think my shields are fine. Yeah, my shields are fine. Yeah, that's right. Easy
Great job,
peasy.
crew. We did it.
Easy peasy. So let's see, what can I get from this? Oh, stop. It's a bunch of things. Launch rocket system. Okay. The other one, shield generator, high quality. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Matter of fact, can I put any of that stuff on? It's high quality. So what's my current one? That's a normal quality. 165. Yeah, they're both 165. Okay. Ah, yes, this is just better. All right, put new shields on. 16 a second. I mean, no, I think it's fine as is. I think it's fine as is. All right, line ourselves up. It's not that far away, but I mean, may as well, right? May as well do a bit of a speedy jump. Even though it's probably gonna stop me near right away. So what sort of a suspicious activity do we have here? Oh, I lost things. But I got a crew. Our radar system detects ships in the surrounding area. When they open communication with our ship. Greetings, Captain. We are humble merchants of the Republic. We would like to help you by offering men at a reduced price. This is a slaver ship. They're trying to sell us people that we could use as crew. What should we do? I mean, slavery is illegal in the Republic. How dare you try to sell slaves to a military ship of the Republic? Turn off the engines and lay down your arms. You're under arrest. The slavers activate the shields and prepare to attack. We have given you a chance, Captain. Your righteousness has condemned you to die serving as a slave. Activate the weapons!
Activate the shields! All hands to battle stations!
Yeah, we'll put it all into weapons. Wait. Oh, wait, did I do like wait, did I accidentally lock on? Wait, hold up. Did I do a lock on by accident? I did hit A button, but I don't know what button I hit. But it seems to be not aiming where I normally would. Oh, auto aims. Oh, okay, so I must have hit T. I did hit T earlier. Okay, there we go. This one isn't even like trying to fight. Yeah, we'll put it into our engine so we can keep up. I don't want them to running. Yeah, I'll put some into shield. Okay, well let's keep it even. Just say don't go ramming into us. Sorry, slaves. I mean, I'm sure if there are slaves on the ship, they'd probably rather die than continue working with slavery. The slave ship contacts us again. Spare us and we will give you the slaves. If you destroy our ship, they will die. I mean, I think this is the righteous thing to do. We accept. Nice, they can get away. Okay, so they gave us the slaves. So now, presumably, they will be safe. Light cannons of the Republic and healing plasma. Alright. What the fuck's that? Oh, those mines. Wait. Oh, did someone drop mines? Did they drop mines? I don't know. Perhaps. It's an allied station. Okay, we'll go there in a little bit. Alright, first off, let's take care of everything on this planet. This boy, there's a lot. Delivery, bounty hunters. What looks to be like drum solo? Wait, what? Did I get too close to something? I mean, I did see something up there for like a very split second. Oh, you know, the hijack trader is actually super close. Okay, we'll take care of the hijack trader first. And then we'll go to the planet. Pump into our engines. Actually, I just noticed. I forgot. My face blocks that. There you go. We'll sit on top again. Not like it really matters too much, but I figure may as well, right? May as well not block it. As soon as you arrive in the area, the ships are placed in battle formation. Once again, you open communications with little hope that they'll give up without a fight. This is Captain Solzenha. We demand your immediate surrender or we'll be forced to attack. You receive no response from the enemy ships. You sigh to yourself, wondering if anyone will ever heed your warnings. We've warned you.
This will be your last battle, Captain.
I don't think that's true.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, this one's the closest. We should be able to hit this one at distance. If we just, like, aim properly. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're not super desperate yet, so I won't activate mine ability.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
That ship looks kind of cool. Oh shit. Oh, does that ship have like a beam cannon on its front? Is that what that is? I saw the yellow light up, and that's kind of spooking me a bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, we're taking some damage. Oh, tell me the weak zone. Okay. Just before opening fire on the last ship, you hear a voice coming from the intercom. Okay, we give up. I'll authorize the docking of the ship, and we'll wait for you. Unarmed on the upper deck. The synthetic minusite cargo's intact in the ship's hold. I mean, I accepted the surrender before. Yeah, I think my crew can fight. Yeah, I'll accept the surrender. Okay, we'll accept your surrender. I'm warning you. At the slightest suspicious move, we'll kill all of you. If you want to stay alive, I suggest you don't try anything funny. You cut the communications and request the docking of the ship. As agreed, the process is confirmed at the moment. Okay, get ready. We're going in.
Pilot, take us to the next target.
The hatch opens, and you head towards the deck where you find the pirates lying on the ground with their hands on the back of their heads. Your crew seizes them and takes them to the ship's cells. We've locked up all the pirates, sir. I got 3 prisoners. What about the cargo? Wolf and Brown have gone down to the cellar. They should be back soon enough. As Lee predicted, the crew shows up again after a few minutes. The pirates are telling the truth, Captain. We found the containers in the warehouse. We'll need help to transport all the material to our ship's cargo hold. Copy that. Take care of everything. Let's go back to the ship. And then we blow it up, just because. Why not? Alright, so we can... sniper rifles. I mean, that's always nice. Could certainly use more of those. Bulletproof vests. Yeah. And what was the other thing I was gonna do? I wanted to do some scrapping. That's right. So I think I have a few things I can scrap. Yeah, scrap you. Scrap all. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll keep that. This is also scrap. I forget, if it's raw stuff, do I scrap it? I forget how that works. I think so, yeah. I think you scrap it. Because that's how you get the materials. Because it's raw, so we're processing it, is the idea, I believe. Alright, now we're going to this planet. Yeah, playing this game is making me want to play Mass Effect. Maybe... I know it's part of the next Humble choice. Well, his current Humble choice. I mean, I don't know. I could do it. I'm really tempted, not gonna lie. Oh, a shipyard. I need one of those. Oh, so this is the drum solo. This time you've been able to get the location without losing track of the signal. The scanners guide you to a deep jungle, which you fly over as you... Excuse me. As you keep an eye on the scanners. Once the exact location is obtained, you land to get the origin of the signal on foot. Oh, no. No. Hopefully those aren't, like, actual hiccups. I don't want to be hiccuping on stream. Alright, hold up. There we go. The signal is being emitted a few kilometers from the landing zone, so you'll have to continue on foot. Equipped with machetes, you make your way through the thickets towards the origin of the transmission. Let's move. How the hell can such a powerful signal be coming from a place like this? It would take a very sophisticated infrastructure to send that transmission. Not even with the most advanced technology could something like this be done. An insane number of repeaters would be needed. Whatever it is, they're using technology unknown to us. How is it possible? We'll find out. Keep your eyes open now. We may not be the first to ask these questions. And I doubt it. We detected the signal thanks to anomalies in our own communication system. But it was sheer luck. The chances of catching it without looking for it are almost non-existent. We should be concerned about what we'll find once we get to the source. Keep moving forward. It's been several hours since you left the ship. Due to the heat and extremely high humidity, the crew's exhausted and you find yourself suffocated and drenched with sweat. Maybe we should take a break. I'm fine, but poor Lo can't take it anymore. Lo stares at his partner. You check the scanner again. This has to be it. With a machete, Blow, you cut some thick bushes out of your way and you walk into a forest clearing. You draw your weapons and slowly spread to search the area. There's a small camp right in the corner, or center, of the clearing. It's like the opposite. You look inside the tent but find nothing inside. Whoever set up the camp is gone. Next to a tent, there's a strange metallic object stuck in the ground. What the hell is that? This seems to be the source of the signal. Romeo gently taps the device. It seems metallic, but I can't tell what kind. It looks like a beacon. Do you think it's marking the camp's location? You tilt your head slightly. Maybe. Or it could be a distress signal. Take a look at this place. It's probably been years since someone set up this camp. So I came to rescue them and left the beacon activated? Or maybe they never came. Although that doesn't explain why the signal source changed. Romero looks at you. Maybe we can examine it at the ship's engineering workshop and get some answers, Captain. This is too valuable to leave here. You shake your head. There's no way to get it to the ship, Romero. It's too big and it seems pretty heavy. Romero insists. We can carry it. I insist, Captain. This could be one of the most important discoveries of our time. Alright. Despite its size, the beacon is lighter than you thought, and in just half an hour, you've already managed to dig it up from the ground. Romero and several crew members carry the metallic structure, and you start your way back. Romero yells, "Watch out, Gyrodon! To the right, to your right!" The crew members fall down and drop the beacon. You walk over to Romero and hold out your hand. Oh, because they're, like, dropping it, I guess. Let's keep moving. I thought something was attacking. Once on the ship, the crew carries the beacon to the engineering workshop, while you head to the command bridge along with Romero. We'll start working on it as soon as possible. I see he's injured. He's, like, injured a little bit. Keep me updated. I guess that's kind of a good point. I probably should put him in sickbay. I think he did get injured somewhat earlier. North Luyan is the great city on the planet. Its skyscrapers soar tall and reflect the city's hectic life. Following Salak's trail, you head for one of his venues, called the Dungeon, located in the fanciest districts of the city. The views of the city impress you thoroughly. According to the report you've received, Salak runs a venue in the fanciest area of North Luyan. Usually a search and capture mission. Would take you to the creepiest places in the galaxy. For once, you're grateful that you're not forced to visit a place where anyone could stab you in the back. You walk through the crowd until you reach the area. The streets packed with youngsters are illuminated by the holographic advertisements of the different establishments that try to catch the crowd's attention. You expected to find suited businessmen enjoying the finest wine vintages their wallets can afford, but you are completely wrong. Where the hell are we? Everywhere you look, people wear increasingly weird styles, from classic designs belonging to past eras to the most unlikely body modifications. You've traveled the galaxy for as far as you can remember, but you've never seen anything like this. Do you remember Cooper? Isn't that... You look where Cooper is pointing and you sink your face into the palm of your hand. In front of you, you can see the faux... The faux? It is faux, right? Stone facade of Salak's venue. Above the iron door, there's a platform with a person in a black leather suit on it, chained to a luminous red X. This is the dungeon. I like how both these options are, like, kind of not negative towards it, but like, oh my god. Tell me it's not true. Some of the crew members have a laugh. I'm afraid so, sir. That's Salak's venue. You sigh deeply as you take the first step inside. I prefer a place so we can get stabbed. Let's get this done with as soon as possible. I like how the captain is just very not into this. You go through the double doors and the music hits you hard. The lights flash rapidly with different colors, blinding you for a few seconds. As soon as your eyesight gets used to it, you can see some of the customers... you can see some of the customers, even weirder than the people outside. On the platform, several men and women dance following a bizarre choreography. From the shadows, a figure completely wrapped in leather shows up. He's wearing a gas mask. He's trying to look cool, just like his partner outside. Without saying a word, the man holds out his hand, offering you to choose between two colors. Oh, I see. It's Morpheus. A red and a white pill. Okay, so hold on. Is this very Morpheus-ish? I know it's like red and blue pill. But like... What is the red... Okay, what's the red pill in the Matrix do again? I just want to see. I think it's the red pill that he takes. I think it is the red pill he takes. I can't spell red on my... Man, okay, come on, phone. Work with me here. Yeah, okay, so it's... Okay, we'll tell you what. We'll be... In this case, I guess we will indeed be based and red-pilled. The man wearing the gas mask nods and draws a white line on your forehead. You feel a chill running through your body and you move through the premises while the rest of the crew goes through the same process. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be like a Matrix reference. You wander around the venue, observing customers enjoying the show from their scarlet couches. Crew member Lee, and what now? Search this floor. I'll go upstairs. You leave the crew behind and you cross the main room until you reach a long corridor with dozens of doors on both sides. You move forward slowly, while little by little the music fades and the sound of the screams get louder. On a couple of occasions, you can peek through the half-open doors, finding gruesome scenes that I won't dare describe here. At the end of the corridor, you come to a room similar to the main one, although decorated with a different theme. As you move, the customers notice your presence and whisper to each other. Until now, you hadn't realized how much you attract attention, so you quickly sit on one of the armchairs trying to go unnoticed. First time in the dungeon, is it? Is it that obvious? Next to you, you find a young woman with long white hair, dressed in a narrow top and black pants. Around her neck, she's wearing several matching leather necklaces, and her eyes, one of each color, seem to glow in the flashes of light, highlighted by a long tattoo that runs down her cheek. Please, it's like it's written on your face. Don't worry, the first time it usually feels awkward for almost everyone. You answer. Was it in your case? The man outlines a smile. No, not really. Is it a man? I thought it was a woman. Well, maybe there's a bit of a mistake here. I think it's supposed to be a woman. What's so funny? Never mind. Tell me, is this what you were expecting? Oh, well, maybe there was a mistake there somewhere. Maybe it wasn't a woman that was talking to me. Maybe I read it wrong, or maybe they typoed it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the company that made this wasn't English, so, you know. Never mind. Tell me, is this what you were expecting? The man takes a long sip of his glass, waiting for an answer. Despite the uneasiness you're feeling, this might be a good chance to get some information. For now, you'd better just play along. Not bad at all. Well. Seems like we have a demanding customer here. Perhaps too demanding for someone who's unable to look up without blushing. The stranger reaches into one of his pockets and offers you a capsule that you politely reject with your head. Undeterred, he shoves the pill into his mouth and bites down hard. His eyes widen and change color several times as his veins swell, and his body tenses for a few seconds. As soon as it starts, it finishes, and the man seems to go back to normal. The stranger opens his jaw, shocked. Wow, that was amazing. He stares at you and laughs again. I gain a new attribute, dynamic. More chances of on-ship events. Okay. What was that? Nothing you need to worry about, sweetie. Today we're celebrating. You don't understand what's going on. And what exactly are we celebrating? He keeps an hypnotic smile. Nothing at all. And everything. All at the same time. That's very deep. Much more than it may seem. You don't get it, right? I can tell just by the look on your face. You raise an eyebrow. And they do? With a nod, you point to the group on the stage who seem to be enjoying... well, whatever you call that. He shrugs. At least they're passionate about what they're doing. They don't think about it. They're true to their most basic instincts. To get to really know yourself, sometimes you have to let go of the reins and go with the flow. We live in a world where succumbing to desire is unforgivable, and the dungeon offers them a place to be themselves. Costs everything and nothing at all. And why is everyone wearing masks? He laughs again, as if you had told some kind of joke. A mask doesn't hide your identity, my dear. In fact, the mask reveals who you really are. For a few seconds, everything is silent. The man takes one last sip and gets up. Anyway, it's been a pleasure talking to you. But I think it's time. We must go now. Go where? Oh. Did I tell him my name? I guess I did. Come on, Solzhenha. You know exactly what I mean. The man turns his head to look into your eyes. His expression is now serious, almost bored. Now you get it. His name's Sato. It's Salik! I told you. The dungeon is the right place to fulfill your desires. Besides, I don't have all day. Without saying anything else, the man offers his wrists to be handcuffed. Ah, okay. You're under arrest. You haven't noticed it until now, but the music and the lights have been suddenly stopped. A sound behind you catches your attention and you turn to see what's going on. The people in the room are standing staring at the scene. In the middle, one of them starts clapping his palms slowly while you're handcuffing Salik. The others join in until little by little, the applause floods the place. You cross the hall to the exit where now all the doors are open. Customers watch motionless from the thresholds as you take the owner of the dungeon. We love you, Salik. Another customer. Show them what is good, Salik. What's going on? Yeah, I'm also very confused. Oh, wait. I fucked up as well, because I also forgot to move the chat up. My bad. I moved my head, but not mine chat. Oops. There we go. I'm afraid you wouldn't understand, Solzhenha. For them, what I'm doing is a symbolic act. A true statement of intent. I kind of like this guy in a really weird way. Only those who have freed themselves from their chains are able to see the truth. You're not sure what to answer. How did Salik know you were going after him? And what's more important, why has he decided to give himself up like that? No, you're all... Well, I don't know how to respond to this. I kind of like him, but it's like... I can't just remain silent, but I'm not gonna call them lunatics. You're all pretty weird indeed. As soon as you leave the premises, the noise of the screams deafens you. Before you, an immense mass of people cheers the name of Salik. Hundreds. No. Thousands of people are now on the main street watching his arrest in ecstasy. Men and women shout and cry excitedly, as if Salik were some sort of prophet or guru, and all those people were his faithful flock. You've never seen anything like this before. Crew member Cooper, how are we going to get Salik to the ship? We'll have to find another way out. Salik shakes his head. Go ahead. They'll let you through. You and the crew look at each other in confusion, and take a couple of steps forward. The crowd recoils as if warned of what was about to happen. As you cross the street, the people move aside, always keeping a couple of meters from you. You're unable to understand what's actually going on here. With all those people in his favor, releasing Salik would be a piece of cake. Anytime the mass pounced on you, you and your men would be done for good. Hey, Rizro, welcome back to the stream. How you doing today? Oh, we got a couple of hydrates, and a posture check. Alright, we'll do 2 sips. 2 sips for you lovely people. But yeah, Rizro, how you doing today? Welcome back to the stream. 1 sip. Ah, double the sip. Nice. And a posture check. I think my posture is doing alright, but let's have a little look-see. Actually, maybe I can adjust my pillow. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. Alright, that's actually better. Alright, nice. Thank you. Hi, how's it? That's pretty good, thank you. Been enjoying some Between the Stars. This is really weird and interesting, though. I like it. But yeah, it's going quite well, thank you very much. Hopefully the same could be said for you. Yeah, let's hurry. You finally manage to get to the other side of the street, where your transport ship is located. Some crew members get on first, while the others keep an eye on the crowd as Salik is taken aboard. The man turns to them and there's deathly silence. You speak to Salik. Is there anything you'd like to say to the crowd before you leave, Salik? Salik laughs again. Words are easily forgotten, Solzenha. Anyway, I won't be away for long. Salak turns around and enters the ship, to the shouts and cheers of those present. It's time to go! Scientific facilities listed as address and the package to be delivered. Alright. The Center for Research and Preservation of Species of 7925D had been active for almost 100 years. It was the most advanced facility for the study of the biodiversity of different systems that made up known space. It was the first time you had set foot there. From a distance, you are stopped by the gigantic barrier that blocks the facilities. You head toward the nearest access, where you find a few armed guards guarding the entrance. I mean, I have a delivery. I don't know. I don't think I need to talk to the person in charge to make the delivery. We must access the facility. The guards ask for your identification and give you the pass once their authenticity has been checked. Captain, we've informed the commander that you've arrived. We'll take you to the laboratories in one of our transport ships. The security systems interfere with any navigation system external to our protocol. Let's hurry. You get on the transport ship and start it up. The facilities were huge. You had been flying over the area for a long time and you couldn't even see the laboratory you were going to. From the heights, you can distinguish different parameters and constructions distributed over the space. Across the surface, you see small defense ships and security agents security agents from one side to the other making rounds. Man, okay, I'm doing better. Still occasionally fucking up though. Guard of the Reserve. Some of the species studied in the center require complex systems to achieve similarity with maximum accuracy in their natural environment. A large percentage of the species in the research center are extremely exotic creatures, with incalculable value within the black market. The guard answered questions from the crew until the flight finally landed at the feet of a colossal building in the form of a dome. You enter the facilities, escorted by the security guard, who takes you through several floors of the interior while you look around with curiosity. Wherever you look, everything is full of creatures completely unknown to you. After you walk a while, you arrive at a room with a few test tubes and other useful things. While you wait for whoever sends you there, you browse the different showcases with strange specimens. Looking at one of the terrariums, you are struck by a small animal with the appearance of a reptile? No, wait. It's changing. Some kind of jellyfish? No, it looks different from a while ago. What striking colors. Wait a minute. What were you doing there? A voice takes you out of the trance. Dr. Margaret Rooms. Stay away from the polymorphous captain. You quickly look away and feel a wave of devastating fatigue. You shouldn't look directly at them for a long time. Polymorphs use their particular property to change in a hypnotic way to those who observe them up close. Curious creature, isn't it? Are you the person in charge? You could say that, yes. I'm Dr. Margaret Rooms, a graduate in biochemistry and molecular biology, and the director of the research center. We're not used to being visited by Republic troops. What are you doing here? We bring the cargo you asked for. Great. We've been waiting for them for months. Our last sample of Supernilla has had a disastrous ending. The investigation has been at a standstill ever since. Wow. Did any tests go wrong? Not exactly. The specimen managed to parasitize? Parasitize. Huh, okay. Not exactly. The specimen managed to parasitize one of our researchers without us noticing and left the facility. Vincent was an intelligent and educated person, but he had a serious problem with gambling. As soon as he arrived at his apartment, some men to whom he owed money took charge of collecting the debt. So they killed Vincent and his guest. Not at all. Once housed, the organism potentiates exponentially and capacitates of it. Okay. Hold up. Another SCP breach? Yeah, it definitely seems like an SCP kind of thing that's going on here. Parasitize, yeah. As in, like, parasite eyes, as in, you know, yeah, like, it's a parasite, yeah. Okay. Potentiates exponentially the capacities, yes, of its carrier. That night, Vincent could break a steel bar with his own hands. Apparently, the brawl made him hungry, and he went home to eat a peanut butter sandwich. Although we were not aware of it, it seems that the organism we were studying reacts violently to any chase of nuts. As soon as Vincent swallowed the first bite, they both exploded into the air like a firecracker. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, ellipses indeed. Well, thank you very much, Captain. You have been a great help to us. If you visit us again, don't hesitate to talk to me. Any help we get around here always comes in handy. Leave without saying anything. I will. Let's look at the shipyard. So can we buy any ships? So... I could... Well, no. I don't want to... Well, no, because this is one of the ships that I could get earlier. Oh, wow. The Infinite Astral. Okay, so I only need 10,000 for this. I only need 10,000 for the Infinite Astral. So its resistance is a little bit lower. Its shield recharge is a little bit lower. But, I mean, overall, I'd say this is better, and I can equip more things. Wow, I don't even need that much. Ooh, I'm tempted. The Infinite Astral is a C-class cruiser normally used to transport medium loads in hazardous areas. Its 9 engines are capable of providing good acceleration, despite the mass of the ship and its cargo. It is an older model, but it is still widely used today, with some pirates taking advantage of its size to modify the ship by adding more weaponry. I mean, this ship I could probably buy. The Cosmos Explorer. See, this is the Normandy. Oh, we had this one. Kind of. So this one can have, like, more shields. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's not too bad. I guess the idea is it's generally faster. Has more weapon energy, too. The Rebellion Coupe. Versatile and economical design of the coupe makes it one of the most useful ships today. Designed during the War of Navy 9 as the main offensive force of the rebel group, they achieved an incredible balance between their performance and their production costs. Characteristics that have made it a favorite model for both pirates and smugglers alike. Well, I feel like I want to buy a new ship. I feel like I kind of want this one. Because, like, this one seems like it would be good. I mean, it's losing resistance. But then again, so is literally all these other ships. This one I get a lot more, though. This one's like... But this one's a plus in every regard. But with this one I can... Not this one, but with this one I can have more pew-pew. I can have a lot more pew-pew if I have this one. And my captain is designed with pew-pew in mind. I might get this one, you know. I only need, like, another, like, what, 3,000? I could probably sell some stuff for that. Okay, well, we'll come back. We'll come back for that, I think. Because I think I can get that. I just need to find a place that'll sell my things.